here. Playoff football time as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Washington football team. The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, Hill. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Hill. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd down at 4. A give. This is Kamara. And some space here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 58 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lutz with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. This defense for the Saints, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. McKissick. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. J.D. McKissick taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington has taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 7. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Running with Kamara. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 27. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. On the ground, Kamara. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. The busy night continues for Kamara. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now Kamara. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They snap it on 4th to Hill. He'll buy some time right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And this one will be brought back to the 22. A minute 52 to play until halftime. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll set up a throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Raheem Mostert, 40 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 21-7. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Flushed it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch.
They came out with an aggressive mindset to start the third quarter, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them take more of these type of deep shots as this game moves along. They connected there. They expect to connect on more before this one's over.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Hill on 1st down. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young, his 2nd sack of the night. And he'll give it here to his running back. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a 3rd and about 14. To throw, Hill. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. Going for it all. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Rolling to his left. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air, eluding the pressure right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Raheem Mostert saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now a 2nd down and 6. Now Hill. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Hill. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Hill. Flush to his right. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Here's McKissick. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Washington on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Back to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Raheem Mostert there to make the grab. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap for Hill. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Hill sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Hill. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time on 4th for Hill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Tried for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Kamara gets it again on second down.
Kamara's got the first down and then some. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara, 82 yards. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this fourth quarter.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Buying time to his left. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
Here's Hill.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Saints on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. So here we go on 4th. Hill. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
And the tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Looking to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hill. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
In your face!
They needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll look to throw here on first down. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Ken Crowley. And the Saints are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
On first down, Hill. It's complete. Kamara. And he's got room. The 40. 20. 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Their coaching staff, they were pretty adamant beginning of the year. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Well, they made it to the playoffs. That's part 1, but they fall a little bit short.
And to me, once again, it exemplifies just how difficult it is to not just make the playoffs, but to win games in the playoffs. So you can set your goals high, but if anything is off during that time, you have some key injuries or you just don't play well, you get a bad matchup where that team just has better strength than you in certain areas, this is how it ends. So I don't think it's a total loss of a season, but obviously didn't get where they wanted to go.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Washington football team as we say so long from FedEx Field.